So, good morning, happy match day, and let's hope it is a happy match day because we have not had a very good run of results recently, which has ended up with Unai Emery getting sacked as Arsenal manager, as we all know. Now, Freddie Ljungberg is taking charge of his first Arsenal game as manager today, and it's an away trip. It's not the easiest game, despite the form that Norwich are in and where they are in the position in the table. It's not an easy game. They beat Man City earlier on this season. They're very decent. And we've got to make sure we're up for it. I fully believe that Freddie can get the players on it, and I fully expect to win. Come and check out the watch along that I'll be doing later on the channel with Guna Eagle Eye. His link is in the description. Feel free to follow him and also my social media accounts to keep up to date with what time we're going live and stuff like that. But we're going to speak about two players. I'll come to them shortly. But we're going to speak about Brendan Rodgers to start off with. And he's basically ruled himself out of the Arsenal job. And this is what he has said. He said, it is natural that there are links. If you are doing okay, people want to take you away from something you enjoy. If you are not, then it doesn't matter. We're at the beginning of something here. My relationship with the people here and the players is very strong. We think we are starting something exciting. Arsenal are a fantastic club, one of the greats in the country. If the people at Arsenal have moved Unai on, I'm sure they have an idea of who they want to bring in. There's disappointment whenever a coach loses his job. Unai has proved himself over a number of years, and I have sympathy for him. Now, that's not basically saying that he's interested, is it? Now, I know he's not going to come out and say, yep, I want the job, is he? He's obviously contracted to Leicester. Now, Leicester City, there's reports going around as well that they've said, well, you can have him, but it's £14 million compensation. Now, when you actually analyse that, £14 million, that's before we pay him a penny. I don't think that's worth it. Yes, he's a very good coach. Yes, he's got fantastic football going on down at Leicester City. But £14 million, I just think that's a little bit excessive. And like I said, he'll then be on a big wage. He'll then want to bring in some of his backroom staff. Before you know it, that's going to total up to 30 million quid all in. Is he worth £30 million? I'm not so sure he is, if I'm being honest. But I don't know. Like, I'll just look at it and think that obviously Arsenal are trying to get another manager. Have they contacted him? I don't know. Obviously, there is reports going around saying we have. It's whether you believe the reporter. It's whether you believe the certain outlet that's putting it out there. Some people are saying we've got no interest in him. Others are saying that Leicester have come out and said, well, we've contacted him and they want £14 million. But leave that in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think about Brendan Rodgers. Do you think he's worth that kind of money? £14 million just to buy him out and give that to Leicester. There you go, Leicester. And that's without paying him a single penny in wages. Like I said, I do think he's a good coach, and he's got them rocking at the minute. I fully understand, or fully believe, sorry, should I say, why he would want to stay there. Yes, we're a bigger club, but we're not in terms of league position and how we're playing at the moment. So anyway, leave that in the comment section. Let's move on to Daniele Rugani. Now, this was a story that dragged on all the way through the summer. And it got to the point where it was just boring. I was talking about the guy every single day. And 1 week it was, we want to buy him for 30 odd million. Then it was, oh, maybe we just want to loan him. And it just dragged on and on and on. And it didn't happen in the end, as we know. Now, there's rumours of it coming around again. He's only played one Serie A game this season, which I found amazing when I see that. But they have got fantastic players. They've got Bonucci still going. De Ligt, they have Chiellini. You know, they've got some very, very good players. And then obviously they've got the Turkish guy whose name's escaped me, Derimal. These two, Rugani and Derimal, seem to have slipped out of favour. And we've been linked with both of them. Now, whether this happens in January, I'm not so sure. But there's no smoke without fire. And this just keeps coming up and up and up. So his wife posted on her Instagram her reading an English book to learn English. Now that has sent all the Arsenal fans that wanted him into meltdown, and it's not just us that wants him as well. West Ham are linked to him, and Man United at one point were linked to him. They haven't been so this time, but West Ham are linked to him as well. Now, I think that, listen, like I said all summer, I think he's a half-decent centre-back. Is he good enough for Arsenal? Is he going to take us to that next level? Don't forget also we've got William Saliba coming in. He's going to be coming in the summer. So is Rugani that good that he could partner Saliba? I'm not so sure. I think we need better than him. He is under contract for another 4.5 years as well, by the way. So it is going to be at least £30 million that they want for him. I don't think he's worth £30 million. I think he's a good player. I don't think he's a great player. And I don't think he has the ability to be a great player, if I'm being honest. Now let's move on to the last player that we're going to go through today. And that is a youngster from CSKA Sofia. And his name is, if I can find it, A.f.c. Yeah, his name is A.f.c. Let me find his first name. Valentin A.f.c. Now, listen, I've never heard of him. I'm not going to sit here and profess that I do. Now, Arsenal, Man United and West Ham again have sent scouts over for the game tomorrow against Ludogorets. Now, as Arsenal fans, we all know Ludogorets. Mesut Ozil scored a hat-trick against Ludogorets. And the third goal was a very, very good goal. And yeah, that was probably the last time he played well. I'm joking before you haters come on it. But yeah, listen, we're sending out scouts as well as Man U and West Ham to go and watch him tomorrow against Ludogorets. Now, that's all over the media over there, over in Bulgaria. And he's an up-and-coming kid. Like, listen, I don't know whether he's any good because, like I said, I've never seen him. But a number of clubs are looking at him, and it's weird when you try and get a youngster from abroad, because unless they're right up there in terms of ability, not many people would have heard of them. And you know, like I said, 19 years old. How comes he's still playing in that league? Yes, some of them can stay there for years and years, but the fact that Arsenal are linked, Man United, West Ham, cool. He'll probably end up at West Ham. Do we need somebody of 19 years old when we've already got a great academy full of kids? I'm not too sure. He can play in defence, he can play in midfield. I'm not so sure that we are going to want this kid. Yes, we're going to send scouts over, but we probably send scouts over to, I don't know, maybe see 100 different kids every week. And how many of them actually get signed up? So, you know, it's very difficult when you're trying to analyse somebody that you've never watched. Like I said, anybody who's from Bulgaria and knows this kid, let me know in the comment section. I know there's some Bulgarians that watch this stream. So yeah, leave it in the comment section. Anybody who knows anything about that league as well, whether you're Bulgarian or not, let me know, because I can't really sit here and go on about how great he is or how bad he is or what his strengths are, because I don't know who he is. And yeah, that's pretty poor on my account, I suppose. But listen, I don't know every single player in the world, and I'm just going off of what I read. So yeah, there we go. Anyway, listen, that's the 3 players, or 2 players and the manager we're going to speak about today. Don't forget, like I said, I am doing a watch-along later. Any of the videos that you haven't checked out of mine recently as well, please do go back and check them out. I dropped my preview last night at 9 o'clock live stream for the Norwich game. So you can go back and check that out. That's on the channel already. Today, after this video that's obviously going out now, I will be doing a starting 11 reaction, and it will be Freddie Ljungberg's first ever starting 11 for the club. So that's going to be very interesting to see what he picks. Will Granit Xhaka start? Will Mesut Ozil start? Will Hector Bellerin start? Who knows? Who actually knows? We will find out at 1 o'clock this afternoon when the teams are announced. Now, I'm just hoping that Freddie can get a win. We all deserve a win. We've watched that garbage for a long, long time now. And I'm just hoping that he starts the best 11. And that includes Pepe. I think Pepe should be starting games. I hope he starts the games. And I hope and pray that Freddie gets off to a win. Because, you know, if we don't get a win, we're even further behind. After Tottenham won again, although Chelsea did lose. So, I don't know. I don't know what that means for us. But anyway, listen, I'm waffling now. So I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching this morning. I do appreciate that. And fully drive up the likes on the video for me, please. Share as well if you would. Subscribe if you're new. It is free. And yeah, I'll be back later on this afternoon with all the action from Carrow Road. Laters, peeps.